This is Wednesday, July the 7th, and this is Rich Vernadeau with the Rich Vernadeau Entertainment Network. And we are traveling through downtown Paris today. And this is Ginger Foster with me. She spent some time down in Austin. Tell me, did you enjoy Austin?
I did. I enjoyed Austin. I spent about a decade there.
About a decade there?
Yeah.
What was some of your most favorite experiences in Austin?
Well, restaurant life probably.
Restaurant?
Besides going to college there, I like the restaurant life and the bar life.
The bar life and the restaurant life, and there's a really wonderful
a lot of good music
scene. Yeah, the music scene in Austin.
It's the number one, the capital of music. So.
I bet you saw some really cool people perform.
Yeah. I did.
Oh wow, how exciting!
Mm-hmm.
We're passing now through the square. And that used to be the Paris News Building many years ago. Now it's All Things. And of course, here's that classic Grand Theater on the right that's being restored over time.
I've been to see
Yes, I do too. I have wonderful memories of going to the Grand Theater back in the days. Yeah, they had some great movies there. And this is the historic square. There's that big bank building. Once upon a time it was First National, then for a while it was Hibernia, then it was...
still leaning or something
Yeah,
like
there's something going on with that building. Yeah, and maybe one day they'll fix the building perhaps, or...
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. This, of course, is historic Bonham Street. This area of Bonham at one time had the nickname Deep Bonham, not sure why, but one time they called it Deep Bonham.
Almost like Deep Ellum.
Yeah, like Deep Ellum in Dallas. I bet you've been there too.
I have.
Yeah. Sometime you'll have to let me interview you about all the bands you've seen. You can tell me who all you saw and different things. That would be fun. And here's the historic red light. The historic red light at the corner of 7th and Bonham. And the City Mart, it's not all that historic, but I'll tell you what is, the Nicholson House. Because when Home from the Hill was being filmed with Robert Mitchum, some of the stars who were in that stayed at the Nicholson House in the late 50s. So it earned its claim to fame by having some movie stars stay there back in the 50s. And there's many people who were alive at the time in Paris who remember that and have talked about it. And it's been, there's been quite a bit of discussion about that.
Yes, and they just renovated it.
They did renovate it. It looks really nice too.
It does.
That long ago was the police station before they built the new one on Clarksville Street. Yeah, for like 30 years or so it was. And then there's the historic Coca-Cola. That really is historic. Coca-Cola building's over 100 years old. We've been a bottling plant for a long time. And a fairly good-sized bottling plant, too. It services a large area. There's that Santa Fe Depot, which is now the Genealogy Center. And on the left is a laundromat, which I have frequently used. That's a good laundromat. I recommend it. It's easy and inexpensive. I've never had any mechanical problems. Everything works. Church of Christ. It's an apartment complex there. Oh yeah. Paris is very well known for having a lot of churches, and here's the Church of God on the right. And then on the left soon we'll be approaching Emmanuel Baptist. But first, there is the Hicks Muffler, which is also the U-Haul place. So if you ever need a U-Haul, there's Dollar General. There's several of them in the Paris area. And there's Emmanuel Baptist. There's a J&M grocery on the left. And look at that water tower. I don't know what year they put that up, but it's been there a while too. Cheyenne Tobacco. And right next to it is a KP store, which is now a Valero. It, a few months ago, was bought out and changed hands into Valero. And there's their electronic billboard out there that tells you the price of gas is $2.84 for regular. Look at that, $3.19 for diesel. Yeah. You use diesel, don't you? Or you did at one time?
I did. When I had that Jetta Volkswagen, I used diesel.
Yeah. Diesel, very, very gas fuel efficient, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Correct.
The famous second location of Taco Delight.
Okay,
And there's a fire department on the left there.
Yeah, that's the fire department.
And there's Brahms. There's the second Brahms. There's actually that, well, yeah. There was originally a Brahms on the Mar, then there was
Yes.
this one, then there was the new one out there on the loop. So the loop's actually the number 2. This one actually predates the one on the loop. Once upon a time, that was True Value Hardware, and now it is an antique store. I've used Allen's Auto Parts. That's a good place. Good place.
This used to be Ford's Meat Market.
Yes, Ford's Meat Market, and I have a lot of memories of that too. That was a really good place. Really good place. Ginger and I last year were doing a mile almost every day out here, and I'm trying to discipline myself to get back into that. The heat has been my excuse, you know.
I know. I had no excuse. It's the heat.
Yeah. And now we are coming upon a shopping center which just recently changed hands. The Gallery Appliance people from Dallas next door bought this shopping center. And my store here, the bookstore, is located here. DVD, movies, and books half price. And we're now pulling up to my store, having made a trip to the post office where I just mailed a package. So this is Rich Vernadeau with the Rich Vernadeau Entertainment Network. Thank you very much for watching my videos on YouTube, and Ginger Foster would like to thank you as well.
Thank you.
You can see her, remember, in the Vanilla Ice, which is on my channel. So remember, if you haven't already, subscribe to the Richard Vernadeau channel on YouTube. Thank you very much.